Chapter 6, Finding Your Voice and Style. And we're going to start right in to Section 1, Defining Your Personal Writing Style. So if you're ready, let's just get right into it. Defining your own personal writing style is like finding your signature scent, your favorite perfume, the one that your favorite lipstick, the thing that you wear every day that's just, it becomes you. And anyone who sees or smells that scent, that color, they just know that's you. So your writing style is the same thing. It's almost like your signature. They learn how you write, and you're going to gain fans who migrate to your specific style. So it's important to let that flow through you and be as natural and authentic as you can. But at the same time, if there's areas that you find are not your best direction, you can just kind of fine tune that. But basically, here's a few reasons why defining your personal writing style is so important, and it really is. Number one, it sets you apart. First and foremost, absolutely, you need to be someone different from all of the others out there. There's a lot of people who are writing. It's a crowded market. Let's just be real about that. And having your own writing style creates a more memorable reading experience for your audience. 2, it reflects your personality, or it should. Now, your personal writing style reflects your personality, your individuality as a writer. And it's a reflection on your unique tone, your voice, your perspective, your attitude, your belief systems. All of that comes through in the way you write. So it will help readers connect with you on a deeper level. 3, it creates consistency. Defining your personal writing style will help you be more consistent in your writing. It helps maintain a clear and a cohesive voice throughout your work. And it creates kind of a more polished, I guess is a way to describe it, a more polished and professional reading experience for your audience. Your reader will start the book and they'll get to know you. And by the end of the book, they know you, because here they're getting to know you, but then they know you because they've learned how you write. It's the consistency. Readers really, really do prefer that. So don't underestimate the value of it. Number 4, it helps you find your niche. Now, this is really important, and it may not seem like it for a memoir because you're telling your story and you may not have another story. This may be a one and done project for you, and that's okay. But here's the thing. Whatever your story is, there is a certain demographic, a certain type of reader out there who wants to read your story. So if you have your special and your personal writing style, it does make it easier for your niche, those people who are looking for your type of story, to find you. So again, don't underestimate the value of really honing in on your voice. It's very important, and it shows your passion. Now, number 5, it adds authenticity to your work. Now, by this, I mean that it helps you create an honest, a general, or a genuine portrayal of your experiences, of your beliefs, of who you are. And again, it creates that genuine and a deeper connection with your reader because they are trusting through your consistent writing that you really are who you say you are. And that means something to your readers. Number 6, it helps you develop your voice. And when I say a writing style, it really is almost the same thing as your voice. So your voice is, whether you speak it or whether you type it, it could be 2 different styles. Now, at work, I write differently than I draft an email differently than I would draft an email personally. So you have your different voices. You're still you, but you have your different voices. And that style, your personality can come through in both of those. You can still be kind, you can be funny, you can be lighthearted in both situations, but your specific voice is who you are, and that's how you can actually be both, and your reader would know. They're just writing something professional right now, that's still them, but the voice. Number 7, it makes writing easier. And, I always say, everyone says it, but, work smarter, not harder. When you have something that's consistent, when you do something consistently, it becomes almost like a muscle memory. It's just the way you do it, and everything becomes easier at that point. So when you do that, it actually becomes more natural. It's almost conversational. So like I'm talking to you right now, I would be typing pretty much exactly the same way. Now, when I type versus speak, I do throw out extra words, but it's always going to be the same voice, the same tone. I'm not going to change from extremely stiff and professional to, whoa, go wild and crazy. I'm always going to be me, which is somewhere in the middle, a little closer to crazy. But just always try to find that, because easy is not a bad thing. Number 8, it can attract a specific audience. Now, this is important because if you have you're writing a memoir, and let's say it's going to be about this one piece of your life in your past or in your present, whatever, and that it's going to be, let's say, single moms or divorced women after 45, maybe that's the person that you want. You may need to fine tune your own voice and your style into something that would attract and resonate with your demographic a little bit better. Now, I challenge you not to change yourself for your readers, because your real reader would still want you the way you are. So don't try to become a chameleon. Don't try to don't change you. Stay authentic. But sometimes, like if you drop an F-bomb constantly, you may need, if this is about a time in your life where you found God, you may want to stop the F-bombs for a little while. And that doesn't mean you're changing who you are. It just means that you don't want to offend your preferred reader, because you want maybe that reader to know that swearing isn't, opposite of what your faith is. And you may have a message there that you can bring those things together in the end and still be authentic. But you do need to be aware that some audiences will want to hear something in a certain way. So just be aware of that. And then number 9, it adds value to your work. So what I mean by that is basically it creates a more cohesive, a more polished reading experience. It looks more professional, whether it's your language is professional or not. Just the consistency, the start to finish, the ability for a reader to come in, get engaged, and stay engaged without having to try to figure out what in the world you're saying, that adds value to your work. So don't ever underestimate your own value by, getting a little crazy. Sometimes crazy is good, but stay somewhere in the balanced lines. And then finally, it just helps you stay motivated. When you have a personal writing style, it actually will help you stay motivated and keep yourself, I guess, inspired. By identifying the elements that make your writing unique, you can stay focused on your goals. You're looking forward. You can continue to grow and develop as a writer, but then you actually still enjoy the journey. Sometimes if you let yourself get stressed, you're going to not enjoy this as much, and that's going to be normal at times. You're going to get stressed. You're going to wonder, why am I even doing this? Who's even going to read this? You're going to ask all these questions that make you have self-doubt. But I want you to recognize that just some of these tips that I'm giving you, they're really going to help you stay focused, stay moving forward, stay motivated, and most importantly, stay happy, stay fulfilled, So whatever you do, just understand that as you go through this, you're going to maintain your relationship with your readers. You're going to be engaging with your readers. It helps you stand out in a crowded market. Of course, your readers will understand you on a deeper level this way. And if nothing else, you have learned who you are. And that's something that no one will ever take away from you. Once you come out on the other side of your memoir, you have really delved into something, and that's amazing. So own your voice, but craft your voice. And if you're ready, don't hesitate to have some fun and let your creativity soar.